Hello, this is Sara from saraestelle.com, and in today's Create a Magical Business Tip, I'd like to talk to you about the full moon and how we can all use the lunar energies to take us forward in our businesses. Now, with the return of the feminine and more feminine ways of doing business, the first thing is to think about how you plan and track your business. So are you planning and tracking with what I would call Muggle world calendars, months? Or are you using the seasons? Are you using the natural world to allow you to shift into a different vibration? Spring has a different feeling to summer. Summer has a different feeling to autumn. And every business will evolve according to seasons. So the way I plan and the way I share with people who come onto my courses is that we look at the seasons, we look at where the energy is flowing, and we also use the lunar cycle to actually plan what we do. So today I'd like to talk to you specifically about the full moon. So how wonderful that we have 13 opportunities every year to be bold and to be empowered and to shine just like a full moon. So the first thing to do is to be aware of the moon. Allow her to guide you. If you're a female and listening to this, and if you're still bleeding with the lunar cycles, then please, please, please pay attention to this. And when you're planning out talks or trainings that you're giving or anything that you're doing in your business, know that the timing of what you're doing can be really enhanced by choosing the time that works for you. And the only way you're going to know that is to look out your window and to look at the sky. Now, there are many lunar trackers. You can get apps, you can get calendars, and just work with the moon and do it. Don't just set your new moon intention. Follow the moon through. Allow her to become part of you and allow her to take you forward. So this is the first thing I'd like to share with you, is that be aware of the moon. If you're a guy watching this, this affects you too. Men also respond to the moon in different ways to women, but there's still a response in the body. And if you are surrounded by women and you're a guy listening, then just be compassionate and be aware that this is how the feminine rolls in the world. She changes, and she changes according to cycle and seasons. So that's the very first thing. The second thing I'd like to talk to you about is when full moon comes, what actually happens. If we look in nature, herbalists gather herbs at full moon. Why? Because everything has come to the surface. So you're no different, I'm no different. Everything in you comes to the surface at full moon. It's there, it's visible, we can see it. So you may feel more emotional. That's because it's come to the surface. You may feel more raw, but in that you have entered the flow. And you can also access boldness, you can access courage, you can access the ability to fully, fully shine your light at full moon times. Now, I always use full moon to propel me forwards in my personal life and my business life in ways that I would be too timid and shy to do otherwise. So I would encourage you to do the same. But first of all, you have to track. And most importantly, what I really, really wish for you is that you don't separate your life and your business and the natural world. Allow them to come together. Allow them to weave through you. Allow them to be part of you. It's part of what I teach in all the programs, in the Diploma in Flower Essences, in the business mentoring courses, and in the Priestess Clearly process that I run. We look at how nature weaves through you and your life and your business and allows you to merge with her. So I hope that's been helpful for you. This is not just out there stuff. This is real stuff. We are nature, and nature moves through us all the time. So why don't you use her energies to support you? Okay, blessings. See you next time. Bye-bye.